Hello, this is Stephen with S.J. Williams Homestead again. Welcome back to another video. We're going to talk about some garden boxes today that I mentioned in my first video. Hello from a new homesteader. I mentioned that my wife was wanting some garden boxes built, and so we finally got that done. I got to get her up here and see exactly where she wants them. We're going to move them around, play with them a little bit, just to make getting to all of them a little easier, more convenient, and just to be able to mow around them, keep everything looking pretty. Uh, I apologize about the wind. We got several thunderstorms moving in today. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. We had a little hail damage from the last few storms we had moved through, so we're still dealing with that. And everything's okay. The house is okay. The buildings are okay. Beat up the cars a little bit, but not a big deal. So I've done a little research on some raised garden beds, and we found that especially your root type vegetables, potatoes, carrots, onions, stuff like that, that the raised beds tend to keep the soil a little looser, which allows your vegetables to grow bigger and straight, and you just yields a lot more production in the raised beds. Of course, I'm also going to do the flat bed, just till up the ground, put a garden in like I normally do. We're going to kind of compare the two, see how they work. So we'll walk through and I'll kind of show you what I've done here. So I don't know if you can see that or not. On the corners, I just simply notched them out to where they could fit together snugly. Pull through, put some rebar in, and that's kind of how I put the first one together. It's a little 4x8. It's made out of 6x6s. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear me or not because of the wind. Made out of 6x6s. It just notched out, rebar put in, make a secure little bed. I think it'd be real nice for growing potatoes or whatever she decides to put in there. The next bed I have was made out of walls flying around. It's made out of 2x12s, and show you this here. So in the corners, I just used some scrap 4x4 that I had laying around to help secure those up. I don't think they're long enough to have to put in cross braces. I don't think the soil's going to push those out no bigger than what they are. Well, I told her I had enough to make 3. And so this is the third one. It's a little smaller. I was running out of material. It's built the same way. But when I got done, I didn't do the estimations correctly. I could have made her a little bit bigger boxes, but instead I made her this cute little box here. You can see that. So I don't know, she might decide she wants to put flowers in it, or a little tomato plant or something like that, but at least that gives us 4 little boxes to play around with. And like I said, it's kind of a trial and error thing. This is the first time that we ever done the raised beds, so we're gonna give it a try. We're gonna grow, like I said, grow some stuff the old-fashioned way like we've been doing. Last year our garden didn't turn out so well. We had a lot of deer and rabbits and everything else come through, and I had a whole squash plant. Had a couple little squash on it, they were doing good. I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be ready in a couple days, that's gonna be good. Come back next day, and there was a bunch of deer tracks around, and the whole plant was gone. I've had them come and eat my vegetables before, but very rarely have I had them just take the whole plant. So that was a little aggravating, which is why we decided to do it in the pen this year. Now, like I said, our dog's inside. This area's been cleaned up. The dog's not been in here for a while. So we're past having to worry about, the fecal matter from the dogs being in the pen. I know that's a lot of concern for some people, but it's been a while since the dog's been in the pen. This has been cleaned up. So we waited, we made sure, you know, that that's not going to be a concern. Along with our raised garden beds, we have these like gardening buckets that we normally use. The green ones, we have 4 tomato plants last year, and the little black bucket there, that's the one we tried the jalapeno in last year, and it was amazing. I'm actually hoping to get 3 or 4 of those this year, and we love the little jalapenos, you know, that you put the cream cheese or whatever in, wrap in bacon, and cook them in the oven. Man, those are delicious. I love those. I tear them up. So that's what we're doing today. You know, we're gonna mess around out here, try to figure out where we want some boxes, get our, you know, garden stuff going. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to do out here today because, like I said, there's some thunderstorms coming in. It'll probably start raining here in a little while. Probably be a good day to straighten up the inside of my shed through all these projects I've had going on. It's kind of become a disaster in there, so we're gonna mess around, see what we can get done today. You know, it's we're getting everything ready to start our greenhouse, get a little jump start on getting everything in. So I want to get these beds ready. I'm gonna go and get a load of dirt and fill these up, and we got a couple other little things we're wanting to fill up. We got to get our little garden or flower beds around the house ready to go. And but it's that time of year, spring cleaning and planting, and man, I can't wait. I'm ready for the warm weather. I'm cold of this wet, nasty stuff. But anyways, we'll keep you updated. This will be part 1 of our raised garden bed series, and we'll keep you updated on how that's going. When we fill it in, you know, everything like that. I've had a couple people that I've talked to said they had some drainage issues or this or that or different issues, and the ants wanting to build up. So we're going to do a little bit more research on that and see how to prevent those things from happening before we actually do anything else. So we'll keep you updated. Drop us a comment. Tell us if you like what we're doing. If you don't like what we're doing, you know, give us some advice. What would you like to see different? We're new at this, so we're giving it a go, and there's always room for improvement. So just let us know what you think, and we'll holler at you next time. Bye.